There'll come a time in your life when you'll need to walk alone. It'll start once you decide what you want out of your life. It's going to be hard to take that first step. It's going to be hard to let go of your routine. Hard to defy the herd. But if you believe in your purpose, if you care about your dreams, it's something you will have to accept. Welcome solitude and embrace your inner wolf. Throughout ancient times, wolves have held deep significance across many cultures. In ancient Rome, they represented protection and nurturance. In Norse mythology, they symbolized menace and wisdom. To Native Americans, they were the teachers and the leaders. Whether in nature or in literature, collectively, wolves represented the pillars of strength, wisdom, and freedom. Creatures that commanded the wild, unencumbered by their surroundings, undisturbed by their neighbors. Powerful beasts raised with the instinct to survive and dominate. Let that be you. Once you zero in on a goal, your journey begins with you, and you alone. When starting, avoid distractions like a plague. Shut out the noise and focus. No more excuses, no more complaints. Turn yourself into a force to be reckoned with. Great achievements require great sacrifice. Sacrifice your small comforts for your big ambitions. It's not about what you say, but what you're willing to give up. Play later, rest later. When you've completed your mission, when you've made a name for yourself. But right now, you're not there yet. Take yourself back out of those woods and hunt down your inner wolf. Grab hold of that inner wolf and lock in. Lock yourself in to reflect. Give yourself time to think, the space to work, to sharpen your mind, to strengthen your skills. Channel your inner animal and let your ambitions fuel you. Ignore the outside chaos. Isolate yourself and dial in on what you want. Grind in solitude until you've built competence. Hustle in silence until you've built confidence. Going in takes heart. Staying in takes discipline. Despite everyone glued to the latest trends, following the latest news, connected at all hours, avoid it. Leverage their addiction to your advantage. While they seek validation through likes and follows, validate yourself through your accomplishments. While they party, you prepare. While they dream, you achieve. When alone, the beginning will be painful. You'll constantly question yourself. You'll continually want to give up. Don't let those thoughts win. Rebel against yourself. Silence the temptation and endure the pain. Hone your craft. Become so competent, so fierce, that those who doubted you now respect you. Those who resented you now admire you. If you want to pioneer change, if you want to become an inspiration to others, then you have to drag yourself through the dirt. Rain or shine, you have to pull yourself through the mud. And the next day, do it again. For now, stop wasting time worrying about companionship, about getting into the biggest parties, about having the best social life. Stop wasting countless hours. You're losing focus on unnecessary things, because failure is baiting you, trying to lead you astray. These are nothing but distractions. Distractions that will slow you down. Distractions that will keep you comfortable. Distractions that tell you to slack off. Embrace your inner wolf and expel the impulses of distractions. You'll be on your own for a while in your relentless pursuit towards excellence. A pursuit that will put you further ahead while others are inviting distractions. You need to be grinding day in and day out. You'll hear others continually calling it luck. But in truth, you didn't find luck. You created it through sheer grit and determination. Suffering is the price you pay for competence, and competence is your golden ticket to the top. Be the lone wolf. Forge your own path. Analyze your weaknesses and immediately impose improvements. Sprint further. Hunt smarter. Fight harder than anyone else before you. Emerge sharper, tougher, wiser from every challenge you face during solitude. The isolation will be frightening. It will be difficult. But you must press on. Without stressors, without discomfort, without asking yourself the important questions. You'll never find who you really are. Enjoy your brief haven of isolation. Time to oneself is a luxury that many people don't have. Stop caring if you don't fit in. The only approval you'll need is your own. Remain true to your vision. Don't stop grinding just because no one sees you. Use the isolation. Use the loneliness. You're going to struggle. You're going to doubt. Engage your primal instincts. File your claws and sharpen your fangs. Let your hunger for success propel you forward. Rip apart your shortcomings. Tear up your inner demons and emerge from your darkest hour with the brightest revelations. You'll start alone, but you won't end alone. Phases of isolation must be brief. They must never be prolonged. Long-term isolation is dangerous. You will lose yourself. A hungry wolf separated for too long will cannibalize itself to stay alive. But a wise wolf, after a brief bout of seclusion, after mending his mind and polishing his edges, will gather a pack. Through unbreakable discipline and sheer will, your efforts in isolation will be revered. Your suffering will be compensated with unrivaled respect. You will quickly start to attract others like you, other wolves of the same thirst, the same mind. Welcome them, mentor them, learn from them. Gather a wolf pack of like-minded individuals, a pack that shares similar values, united by a common vision, will obliterate any obstacle. Be strict and form your own pack wisely. Craft a team for dominance. Even with your newly discovered capabilities, on your own, you'll reign briefly. To expand and secure influence, you'll need the pack. A pack will watch your blind spots. They will compensate where you lack. They are an extension of you, and you, them. Self-improvement begins once you find the courage to retreat. Be alone to rediscover yourself. Be alone to redefine yourself. Brief seclusion will help you mold yourself. During this time, take in knowledge voraciously. Execute plans consciously. Acquire competence in silence. And garner respect through commitment. You will start your journey alone, but as you venture further, you realize your goals will become bigger. The higher you climb, the more resistance you'll face. Never let ego cloud your judgment. You will need help. At times, you will need to accept help. At times, you will need to ask for it. Don't delude yourself into thinking you can do it all alone. Tread the path of the lone wolf, and those that respect you will follow you. When that time comes, don't turn them away. Build upon their strengths and develop their weaknesses. Raise an indomitable pack, focused and insatiable. Together, aim high and defy all expectations. A sliver of time in solidarity is a powerful tool. Use it when you feel lost. Use it as a way to recalibrate yourself. Let it remind you of your thirst for change, your hunger for conquest. Because the world belongs to those who refuse to be tamed.